Yes, right here. So unprofessional, little K. On the phone, Jeremy, or not Jeremy, I'm unprofessional.
Exactly.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Wrestling's...
Start again.
Is it wrestling's biggest pop star?
Greatest!
Wrestling's greatest pop star and CWF heavyweight champion, the great Jessie Beiber, joins us on the phone. Jessie, are you there?
I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Excellent, excellent. We just I saw you last week over at the CWF studios. Involved yourself in a bit of a tag match with Tyler Hill against Rex Atkins and that other guy, the England guy. Who is he again?
Liam Carr.
Yeah, Liam Carr. Thank
The
you.
random guy, yeah.
The random guy, yeah.
He's not random.
I'm sorry, I didn't do my
You're
research.
random.
I was I don't know.
And I knew the answer more than you did.
Yeah. Oh, well. I was just trying to open up the interview, but if nobody wants to talk, then go ahead.
We could throw words around and just have random words fall out.
Let's talk about, never mind November 5th. Let's talk about you just came off Northern Tour. And I think that would be great. I think it's interesting because you do a lot of tours up north, wrestling-wise. And how does that work? Who's on the tours? And tell me a little bit about the tour.
Well, the tours always change, so you never know exactly who you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool little atmosphere about it, or a little aspect about it. I feel like it's not going to be the same people all the time, which means you're going to get different personalities and different wrestling styles and people on how they plan their stuff, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah. So it lasts how long is a tour, really? You're going at the coldest times. You guys are driving over, frozen lakes and everything to do this, to wrestle, and you're gone.
Really? Over a frozen lake?
That's what they do.
Frozen lakes.
Yeah,
we're like the
lakes.
ice road truckers, but wrestlers.
Yeah, ice road truckers. And some of these places you got to fly the ring into and whatnot. This is serious business.
Oh, it's a huge thing. We actually don't do too much flying over now to the places, which is great.
Okay.
So us flying is fantastic, but trying to fly a ring gets a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, but you've done it. Yeah. You've done it.
We have done it.
Yeah.
Most of the time now it's doing the drives over, so now we just drive right over the lakes, which is kind of cool because sometimes you'll bump into the people that do the ice road truckers. Not so much now, but before it used to be so much. But yeah, it's kind of cool to do those, but the drives are so long.
Now, do you defend the title over there? Because I'm guessing you're the longest reigning CWF champion at this point.
I am the longest reigning CWF champion.
Okay.
I am.
All right. How long have you had the title? Do you even remember? And won it off of who? Because it was probably before I was there.
My most recent one would have been winning the title from Cody Deaner.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, and I won it off of him at Resolution 9, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
9.
Yeah, because Resolution 10 was last. No, sorry, Resolution 10 I think was the one I took. Because last year one at the Meridian I think was Resolution 11.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we're going on a long streak.
That was an intense match.
Yeah. And it may be the longest reign not only in CWF but maybe in Niagara, because I know I did a 2-year run managing Congo Kong at Bordertown Pro Wrestling. So you're probably past that. You may be the longest reigning champion in Niagara.
That's a pretty sweet accomplishment.
Yeah. Did you even know that, or did I teach you something finally?
You taught me something, because I feel like there's a lot of amazing talent here. So to be that guy is kind of cool.
Yeah. Is that okay? Do you have any questions before I talk about Neo? No?
Why have to hear me miss?
Well, because you're not saying anything.
Well, because I have
probably
my
from
mouth full
stuffing her
of
face
food.
with all those cookies.
That's what she's doing, stuffing her face with bread, cookies, and everything else. She doesn't care about the wrestling like I do, so she just thinks that I'll ask all the questions.
I actually had a question about touring because you're on a bus.
I already asked it. Go ahead.
No, you didn't already ask it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of gross. Touring on a bus, do you guys have to take schedules for, going to the bathroom?
That's a stupid question.
Do you have to stop? Or do you, is the rule no number 2 on the bus?
We don't have a bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well, then, okay.
You're done. Let's talk about Neo Pro Wrestling. The first man to get red carded was Jessie Beiber. And by red card, I mean we have a card system at Neo Pro Wrestling where you get 2 yellow cards as a warning and 1 red card and you're disqualified. And you've been warned several times, Jessie Beiber, and you were the first one to get carded at Neo Pro Wrestling.
I did not get red carded, by the way.
No, you did not get red carded. I stand corrected. I was just explaining the rules to the audience. But you did get yellow carded by referee Harry D.
I did get yellow carded.
Yeah. And that was show number 1. Show number 2, we seem to be getting into it a little more with Jeremy Elliott. And now his godson, William, which is crazy because Jeremy Elliott has been in training with his godson down at the CWF studios, in fact, so that William is training to be a wrestler. And now this is unfolded into Neo Pro Wrestling, where now Jessie Beiber will be facing Jeremy Elliott and his godson come November 18th. How did we get here?
2v1.
Yeah.
It all started with Jeremy getting in my damn business.
Sure.
And trying to push me around in the damn ring.
Yeah.
So, and if you recall, he's the one that put his hands on me first.
I do. So,
yeah, that's right. See, we got in a little altercation at the beginning, and I remember him putting his damn finger in my face, and that was it.
Do you feel like, this is what I'm thinking, for many, many years, like Jeremy Elliott is a Neo G. By that I mean Neo OG, a Neo Original. Right. Neo G, that's what we call them, okay?
I like it.
And Jeremy Elliott as a Neo G at Neo Pro Wrestling was always trying to prove himself, always trying to make his way to the top, and has. And you coming into Neo is like your first time was 2 shows ago. And you're making a name for yourself, even beating Heath Slater. Do you think there's a little bit of jealousy on Jeremy Elliott's part that maybe you're trying to take his spot? Maybe you're passing him up the ladder. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it took him all these years to get to where he is today, and it's taken me 2 shows to beat some of the best.
That's right.
And even if you want to bring your kid involved, that's fine. But I'm just going to beat him up too. So whatever you want to do. I'm standing here waiting for you, Jeremy.
Well, in this case, Jessie, I am on your side with this. I, for some reason, have a thing with William being a wrestler. It just seems a little weird to me that the godson and the godfather have united and each other's watching each other's back, and it just seems kind of a little biased, and I'm unsure that William should be in this match.
Well, maybe Jeremy needs the bodyguard.
In his godson.
Yeah, I think he definitely needs it. I think he chose the wrong person, because if you're going to get a bodyguard, you should pick someone that's a little bit older.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
You may have the size, but, you don't have the brain.
No.
So, and if you want to step into the ring with somebody like myself, where I'm an ultimate opportunist, okay?
Sure.
So I'm going to find a way to beat you. Whether it's clean or not, it doesn't matter. I'm going to beat you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I believe in that too. I mean, we just talked about all the tours you did, how long you've held the CWF championship. You have the experience on your side. William doesn't have much of a record behind him. What Jeremy Elliott has to do with this, I don't know. I know he wants to get his godson wrestling, and it just seems kind of like you don't even ask if Jessie is. You don't even ask for a tag team match or anything. You just are all in the ring together, and it just seems a little bit weird on the Jeremy Elliott side. I'm sorry to say.
I think he cares too much about Hart.
Yeah, I definitely do.
It's that whole wrapped up weird scenario where he's like, "Oh, I gotta bring my kid up and make him feel like he's in top of the stars, and we're here floating all together." And guess what? It doesn't work like that.
That's right.
But just because you get in a ring for a cup of coffee doesn't mean that you're going to step in with some of the best and think that you're going to make it, because guess what, buddy? You're going to drown with all the rest. Yeah,
it's true. Did you not see the last show where you defeated Heath Slater? I mean, why would you want to go into a match with somebody that defeated Heath Slater? I know you're trying to make a name for yourself depending on your dad to get the win, I guess, or to soften you up so that he can get the win. But, Jessie, are you prepared for being the celebrity that you are and the notable personality that you are, the pushback, I'm going to say, if you beat William up? If something happens to William, is the crowd going to go against you, or is the public going to go against you saying, oh, this shouldn't be happening? You know what I mean? Or do you care?
I'm not going to lie, I don't really care.
You don't care? Yeah.
No, listen, I am a pop star.
Yeah.
I'm on top of the world, baby. I'm ready to go. I'm here to make a stand, and I'm making a name, and that is all that I care about.
That is all you care about. You're competing in the ring. All the other stuff that you do outside of the ring is not the business that's happening in the ring November 18th.
That's right. It's going to be a whole different ball game because Jeremy, whatever you want to do, you can bring your buddy, you can bring your little kid, whatever you want to call him. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because at the moment you step in that ring, I'm going to make him feel like he belongs.
Wow. Strong words. Go ahead, little K.
It's going to be a 2v1. I'm wondering, as a non-athletic person, well, I guess I'm athletic, but a non-wrestler, how do you take them both on at the same time? Is there a strategy involved, or are you just going to go out there and just pummel some stuff?
Well, see, the fact that there's so much size going on here is that it's going to be more of the fun thing to figure out. But I think it's more of just trying to find some sort of opportunity, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
And I think when the moment arises, I'm going to know exactly what to do.
Yeah. You always do.
Yeah.
And that's the goal. That's the kind of guy I want to be known as.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my next question. Because, we saw you, almost do a sing-off with Heath. And then we've seen a dance-off this past weekend. And I'm wondering what's next.
Well, I figured once I beat up Jeremy and William, I'm just going to make them dance with their arms while they're laying on the ground.
That's great. That's great.
We're all just going to float around like crazy little dead people.
That's a sweet finish.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's happening November 18th. It's November Rain, Jessie Beiber against Jeremy Elliott and his godson, William. And do you have any last words, little Kay? Do you have any questions?
I don't know about last words. I want to ask Jesse what he has to say to all the fans about what they're going to witness.
They're going to witness some amazing wrestling, some amazing characters, and just me in general. Because I'm going to be gracing them with my presence after the red carpet's rolled out. Thank you very much, Neo. And then I take the ball and I turn it into a star.
Yeah.
So November 18th, don't miss it.
November Rain.
Yes. And maybe William will be singing, "Old man, look what I done." Or maybe you can sing that. I just lost the match to the pop star. I don't know.
I'm going to be singing "We're the Champions."
Yes. We are the champions of the world. That's the
By
greatest
we, I
thing
mean me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else at Neo is going to be singing with me as well. Maybe not, but maybe they'll try to sing down at the building, but it doesn't matter.
I support you, Jesse. I always have.
Me too.
I'm against William and Jeremy Elliott as a tag team. I think it's unfair. I think it's ridiculous that family members like this are teaming up instead of, Jeremy just getting a tag team partner and you getting a tag team partner. I think it's biasness. I think it's Jeremy playing off his politics because he's been in Neo for so long as a Neo G. And I think you've proven everybody wrong show after show after show, whether you get it carded or you don't get carded. You've won hands down.
One hands down. And you know what? And I feel like people should have the same mentality as you, Jay.
Thank you.
Because I feel like there's nothing else more that I'm going to need to have to prove. Because I feel like I'm there. I've shown you.
Yes.
So there it is.
Yes.
And even if he gets another card, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure he's got another play up his sleeves.
We'll make something happen.
We'll make it happen.
I know, we've already discussed it, Jesse.
Yeah.
Don't tell people that, okay?
Oh, you two are discussing it. That's it's like William and Jeremy Elliott discussing plans. Now you guys are discussing plans.
No, I don't wrestle.
Well,
Right.
I don't wrestle.
You got to watch the plans you discuss
He's
because
the
apparently
man.
they get left out on the air.
Yeah, he's the man
Yes.
and makes...
Well, you just
plan
got
work.
heat from Jesse because you just put the plan out on the air. So
I did not.
There you go.
I did not. I'm just saying he probably has more ideas up his sleeve.
Right.
Because he's a
Okay,
smart
don't
man.
you have another bag of cookies to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
bring you some cookies.
You're done with
I
the
must
bread.
admit,
Eat the
that'd be
cookies, eat the
wonderful.
bread. Jessie Beiber, great talking to you, the CWF Heavyweight Champion. We will see you at November Rain, November 18th at the Columbus Club of Niagara. Go neopro.ca for the tickets. And Jeremy Elliott.
Go Neo Pro.
William against CWF Heavyweight Champion.
2v1.
Yeah. Wrestling's greatest pop star.
And there's a whole bunch of other great wrestling happening that night.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure you get there and be there for intermission so you can get an autograph and a selfie with Jessie Beiber
Absolutely.
himself.
Well, what if he doesn't want to do it?
He's going to want to.
Okay.
And he's got tons of swag to sell. And you can
$5.
rep him all the time. I think that's pretty sweet. I need to start repping him a little more.
There you go.
I'll say that was very well done.
Yeah, a little business going on the air, trying to
Jessie
make
Beiber.
a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Jessie Beiber, look him up so you can find out where he's wrestling.
What, do you want to manage the guy?
No, I don't need to manage. I'm just promoting and supporting.
Yeah.
Okay?
Promote and support.
Yeah.
There you go, Jesse.
Okay.
Sing us out of here.
Thanks very much, guys. And hey, Instagram,
Okay.
follow me up, Wrestling's Pop Star,
Yeah.
and don't miss it because November 18th is going to get wild.
We are getting wild. We are getting funky like a monkey, little K. Let's hit it.
I'm going to play some actual My Son the Hurricane again. Birthday cake. Well, we say our own personal goodbyes to Jessie Beiber. Don't miss Neo-Pro, November Rain, November 18th. The Columbus Club of Niagara Falls, 6944 Stanley Ave. Get your tickets now. See Jessie Beiber, 2v1, Jeremy Elliott, and his son, godson, Will. Birthday cake, My Son the Hurricane. On now for 680Q.